What's going on, y'all? It's your man, Stephen Bardo, coming at you with another edition of Point Guard Vision. I'm your point guard, and I assist you and your parents in maximizing the basketball experience. Had an interesting, first of all, I'm coming to you from New York City because we are covering the Big Ten Media Day tomorrow. Big East Media Day took place. Let me give you a shot of where I am. I'm in Times Square right now, the W Hotel. Give me a look. Wonderful, wonderful New York City. And, you know, just want to give you a sense of what's happening. Let me turn the camera back around. So, you know, we came across something with Bobby Portis and Nico Mirotic of the Chicago Bulls. And there was a fight that took place. And Nico Mirotic ended up in the hospital. And Bobby Portis, according to ESPN, just now has been suspended for 8 games. And so this is a great topic for young basketball players, to fight or not to fight in practice. Okay? Now, I'm old school. I played on championship teams, played on a Final Four team, played in the NBA, played all over the world. And what my experience has been that every team I've been on, if you're on a competitive team, you're going to have fights. You're going to have fist fights. But a lot of times, most of the time, 95 to 90% of the time, the public doesn't hear about these fights because they're kept in-house. And so when you think about that, when I look at teams, and if there hasn't been a fight, then the team is not that competitive. Now, the problem with that is the way that my generation has raised you guys. We've made you softer. And we don't allow men to work out their grievances anymore with fisticuffs. And when I grew up, and when we were playing, we were in practice, we had a fight. The coaches will let you fight for a few seconds, but they would say, once this is over, this is done. You drop it and you move on. And hopefully the Bulls will be able to drop this and move on. Unfortunately, it's rumored that Nico Mirotic has some broken bones in his face and that Bobby Portis gave him a cheap shot. I'm not advocating dirty play. I'm simply advocating competitiveness. And when you are competitive, you're going to get in some situations where you're going to find yourself either in a fight or about ready to be in a fight. So what do? You have to follow the rules, young players. Unfortunately, I would fight because that's how I was taught. We were allowed to fight. I was a competitive beast. I did not like to lose in practice. I didn't like to lose walking to get in line. I don't like to lose doing anything. And that was from our era. Today's era is a little bit different. And I was pleased when I heard that there was a fight on the Bulls team because I thought that showed a level of competitiveness that I have not seen out of them in a long time. So we'll have to see what happens. But young players, to fight or not to fight in practice depends on the rules. If your coach doesn't like you guys fighting, then you can't fight. But if your coach lets you go, there's nothing wrong with a good fisticuffs. Because your teammates are around, coaching staffs aren't around, nobody's going to get hurt. You're going to get punched, you're going to get pushed, you're going to throw each other down, you're going to wrestle a little bit, but nobody's going to really get hurt. So I don't see anything wrong with a good fight among teammates as long as when you're finished, you leave it there. Do not take it off the court. That's where the problem lies in. So if you have any questions or concerns, hit me up, pointguardvision.com. You can email me or you can go hit me up on this below here, below this video, and I'll answer any questions that you have. But signing off now from New York City, it's your man, Stephen Bardo. I hope you guys have a great week. Until next time, for Point Guard Vision, holla!